Hey guys, today I want to talk about one of the biggest mistakes that I see with clients all the time when people are trying to work very hard to engage their core, but they're either A, just not seeing results that they want with their abdominals, B, starting to feel pain in your low back, your hips, or anywhere else in the body, and C, just not being able to feel that connection, that you're not actually feeling your abdominals engage, feeling your deep core engage. So if you can relate to any of those things, then this video is for you. My name is Kristen, and I'm the founder of Kristen Getting Studio, which is an online studio that uses low-impact Pilates-based movement to help you get stronger, ease pain, and just finally make movement a consistent part of your life. And today, as we talk about this mistake that I see when it comes to engaging your abdominals, I want to start just by talking about what your core is. That so often when we think about the core, you only think abs, you think six-pack muscle, you think sit-ups, you think just the abdominals, but your core incorporates everything here in your trunk. We're not going to dive into the nitty-gritty of the anatomy in this video. If you do want to learn a little bit more about the anatomy, you can sign up for my online membership. We talk in depth about all the different muscles that need to be working as you're finding this space. But today we're going to keep it a little bit more basic. So we have the abdominal muscles, you have your six-pack, your rectus that everybody knows. You have your internal and external obliques that run in the diagonal, and then you have this transverse abdominis that's a belt-like muscle that runs around the low part of the body between the hip bones, lower than the navel. It's the deepest layer of the abdominals and often the hardest to activate. And so the mistake that I often see, I'm going to turn to my side, is that when you're told to engage your core in any kind of class, what people do is they suck in. And that often comes from the cue, navel to spine, or pull your belly button to your spine. The cue itself is not wrong. The idea of what the cue is trying to get to, your instructor, your trainer, your teacher, they want you to engage your core. But what happens is you just suck back. And when you suck back, look at my rib cage. It flares. You may even see Instagram models purposely flaring their rib cage. You don't want that because that's not real core engagement. When you just suck back and pull the belly button to the spine, you're completely omitting all of the deeper abdominal muscles that you want for support, and you're just pulling everything back. So I want you to start to change your mindset. Instead of sucking the belly button to the spine, instead of just thinking navel to spine, I want you to start thinking about a wrapping sensation, like you're tightening a belt or you're tightening a corset. The sides of the body wrap into the midline, and so you start to recruit all of the abdominal muscles in addition to the muscles that support the spine, the hips, the glutes, everything that the core encapsulates. But I want you to think less sucking, more wrapping. So when someone tells you to engage your core, instead of pulling back, I want you to wrap inwards, that you feel the rib cage knitting together, you feel the low abdominals knitting together. To find that, I want you to take your hand like this, right? Thumbs away from your forefingers. Bring the thumb on the back of the body. Wrap your fingertips forward. Start with just a breath. Inhale in through the nose. Feel how the sides of the body expand. You can actually see it. Exhale. Think of knitting the rib cage together, knitting your fingertips together. Inhale. Fill up the lungs. Feel how the thumb fills up as well. And then exhale. Knit everything together. You can see the expansion through the sides of the body. The knitting in through the sides of the body. That your hands open wide and then the fingertips try to draw together. So you're thinking more about that 360 breath versus just pulling the belly button back. And if you bring the hands low, I have my thumb front this time, the hands on the hip bones, you can still feel the muscles pull away from the fingertips when you're there. So inhale, expand. Exhale, wrap. When you wrap, you still feel that navel draw away, but you get a little bit of that different sensation, right? So inhale, expand. Exhale, wrap. I'm gonna go back to the suck. Inhale, expand. Exhale. exhale, suck. See that difference? One more time, bring your hands down. Inhale, fill up the lungs. Exhale, wrap. And let it all go. So there is just a quick thing to think about, mindset shift that will make a giant difference with your abdominal work. Less just sucking the belly button to the spine, more wrapping the entire work of the abdominals. That's gonna get everything engaged a little bit more to really give you the results you're looking for and just to help you connect to your abdominals a little bit deeper.